My name is Wendy A, and I am a university teacher in Mazatenango, in Mazatenango University. I work as a translator for some mission groups, and when I started working with this group specifically, Carol came to me and she asked me what were my expectations regarding education in Guatemala. And so I've seen and I've been involved with schools and teachers from basically from the city of Mazatenango. And so I've seen that, and I thought that the issues were basically going to be attitude in the teachers, lack of resources maybe, and a lot of traditional teaching. When I got the opportunity to be in Palau, I was very impressed. I was amazed at the fact that I had to travel so long and a very rough road in order to find very passionate teachers. We found a couple of teachers who were, in spite of the context, that they don't really have the resources and they really haven't had that much training. They're very passionate teachers and they were very involved with their students. They were one of the teachers that really touched my heart was this teacher Samuel, I think his name is. Mm-hmm. He showed us many of the manipulatives that he made for his students in his math class, and that was really amazing. They had very communicative classes, very non-traditional seating arrangements. You could see around the class that they were putting into practice everything that they had been taught. And what amazed me the most was their passion and their willingness to learn. They're open to learn and they're in love with what they're doing. And so for me, that was amazing. I was really amazed with what I saw. I was really not expecting it. So I was amazed. And I told Carol that that is proof of what you are doing here. To be able to see in a very faraway town in Guatemala such a significant and effective learning process, so much passion in the teachers, that's just amazing. I wish I could be able to share that with other teachers. I wish that we could, I really do believe in education, and I think that education is what we don't have in Guatemala. And once we get it and start educating people in that way, I think Guatemala will have a chance of changing and will have an opportunity. And I think the kids in Palau and those teachers are very, very lucky to have all you people involved, because we're really seeing changes. I am a Guatemalan and I was really impressed with what I saw. Besides that, I've seen a lot of things, and when I work with mission groups, I've worked at the dump, and I see misery in the dump, and people that have a lot of the things that you will not see in Palau.
Can you tell us a little more about what the dump is?
Okay, in Guatemala City, there's the city dump. It's the place where people go. The municipality of Guatemala picks up the trash and throws it in this place. But in the dump, there are these lots of land that people have taken over, and so people that come to the city from small towns like Palau, looking for better opportunities in the city, find themselves sometimes without a place to live, without a place to stay, with no opportunities. So they have to live in the dump. There's no other place where they can live. And so you see many things in Palau, in the dump, I'm sorry. You see things that you would never see in Palau, and that really amazed me a lot. There's a lot of misery, poverty, but in extreme situations. And you also see a lot of prostitution, a lot of violence, a lot of abuse towards children, all kinds of abuse, sexual and physical abuse. But I see a difference. I look at the people in Palau, and they are poor people. They suffer poverty. They don't have that many resources. They are far away from the city. Their roads are very poor, very bad, but there is a lot of hope in their eyes. They have a really good attitude towards learning and towards growing and making a better lifestyle for their families, and that's amazing. When in the dump, you look at people's eyes and you see no hope, because children that are born in the dump really don't have possibilities, even though the city is like 5 minutes away. Prostitution and abuse has taken over their life, so it's a very different scenario. If I had to choose as a Guatemalan, and I had to choose between one of those two places for my kids, I would definitely choose Bala. And then education that they're getting, and the way they've taken care of the library, and we also work with the kids in Bala, trying to make them see the magic of reading. And unfortunately, it's not something that we can do like on a monthly basis thing. We come twice a week, twice a year, and so that makes it a little bit difficult, but you can see in their eyes there's a lot of hope, and they're taking advantage of the resources. They are thankful with God, with you, because of all the opportunities they have, and they are using them in the best way possible. And so I think that's really amazing. I think that God is working in Bala through the mission, through your mission. And as a Guatemalan, I feel very blessed to know that there are people like you that are putting in the resources to help our country. Guatemala is a beautiful country. Unfortunately, we have a poor administration. We've had it forever. But we are aware of the sacrifices that you're making in order to help our people. And we are very thankful for that.
Thank you, Wendy. We're very blessed to have you with us as well.